Ooh.
Look at Bob's hairy legs. Wait, lift the skirt up a little higher. Let's give.
There goes.
Not lift my skirt up.
Bob, I don't have hairy legs.
Thank you, Yato.
She's showing her fucking.
Do you see that, Monet?
Disgusting.
You shush your mouth. I miss you, Monet. Wait, you didn't move to LA, right?
Monet, can I hear you? You're on my headphones. I just told you when I didn't move to LA.
Oh my God, this is so bitchy already.
Yeah, welcome to the motherfucking show, bitch. Oh my God, everyone. Welcome to the finale of Purse First Impressions, back by popular demand. My inner saboteur, Miss Thorgy Thor, is our guest on the finale today.
Listen, I know we filmed a couple of weeks ago, but I have been sitting here. I haven't moved. I've just been changing outfits, and I'm ready to go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you change your background every couple of what is this?
I do. I just get bored. I painted that. I change it and then I take it down and I put up a new. I just get bored. Also, I did this colorful one because I'm wearing black. Also, I figured it was the finale, so I decided to actually dress up in drag today.
Well, you know what? I think this might be the official goodbye of the official Purse First Impressions wig. So everyone get a last good look at her. She has a point. She's an icon, and she is the moment.
It is so gross. I love it.
Oh my God, is that fucking bracelet? You've had that bracelet for 97 years. The white one.
Bracelet?
That belt wrapped around your left hand. You've had that thing for 97. The white thing, Thorgy.
This?
No. Oh, is that new?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. By the way, if you were talking about the black one that does this.
The black one with the little...
It's literally right somewhere. I was going to wear it, and then I was like, just do the sparkly. But
You've had that black thing with that, and it comes out just...
So many years.
It's leather?
But everyone thinks it's some fashion bracelet, but I literally bought it from a leather, daddy setup shop in the middle of Sugarland. And it's a cock ring. It holds your balls and your penis.
So what that means is Thorgy either has a very dainty wrist or a fat ass dick. I don't know which one it is.
Both. Yes, baby. But I explain that to people. I'm like, and they're like, wait, it's a cock thing? I'm like, imagine that. I've done this so many times over the years. I'm like, imagine this, and then it picks it up. Picks it up like that. And they're like, oh.
Have you worn it as a cock ring? You know you have.
I've tried it
at least
on.
Once. Yeah.
I mean.
You're like.
Yeah. Well, there's only 2 buttons. It's this one or that one. I'm like, I'm just too big for both. No, I'm saying that. So I wear it as a dainty bracelet, baby.
You're so stupid. Oh my God, you are so
this is good. I love you. I miss you.
All right, here we go. Let's just jump into the madness of this episode. First of all, I want to jump off by saying there's something about being the lip sync assassin of the season. That is a thing. There is a I'm the lip sync assassin of the season.
Yeah.
But also that says that you've probably been in the bottom more than anyone this whole season.
But
right?
Every time killing it. And we're talking about Taste, correct?
Yeah, we're talking about Taste. Yeah.
Yeah. So Taste is incredible. And also, I never got bored. Every time she was lip syncing, I was like, all right, I'm here for it. Except for at the and I was like, oh God, again, another performance. Another, it was we see our lip sync 7 times. It's all right, you're good.
Okay, so let's talk about something that is a little bit confusing, and I might not get it right. So y'all don't come for me in the comments. Actually, in the comments, come for me, sure, whatever.
You're right, Bob. This bra did belong to Pheromone. Let's not get it twisted. And I did borrow it from her on a Christmas tour, and I did tell her that I was gonna mail it back to her.
And you didn't. And you never did.
I don't think she'll find out. Let's edit this
Farrah,
out. Yeah.
Farrah, if you're watching, let's loop it. Play it again, Mitch.
This bra did belong to Pheromone.
So here's the fantasy. Wales, England, and Scotland. Now, it is confusing to me. I might be wrong. It's not that they're not different countries. Scotland is a country, and it's also part of the UK, which in and of itself is also a country. So the England conquered Wales, Scotland, parts of Ireland, throughout the UK. So all of this is known. Shut the fuck up, Thorgy. So all of it is known as the UK. However, all I'm saying is Wales, England, and Scotland are like countries, but not countries. Territories within a country. It's all England. It's all Great Britain.
It is complicated, yeah.
Well, it's all Great Britain is what it is. To my understanding.
Versus what?
So, versus England. So I think that like London is in England, Scotland is in Great
changes,
Britain.
Right? Within like...
No, the currency is all the same across Great Britain. So...
Woo! Woo! Yeah! Thorgy!
Also, they're doing my favorite challenge, which I never got to do. They're writing lyrics to a song. Which, by the way, I mean, we technically did write lyrics on our season. Technically, we did write lyrics. We wrote Street Meets together.
Oh my god, that was so much fun! Yes.
Yeah, it was. It's a hoot. What tickles me most is when RuPaul is like, Taste, I cannot believe that you changed so much in the past 8 months. I was like, bitch, it's been 8 months. Most girls change in a month and a half. It's been
quick.
8 months.
They figured out like, oh shit, I have to do better, you know?
It's like we've gone through a pandemic. Like the world has changed. So obviously Taste will change.
Also, I will say this. I am such a big fan of Taste. I love her energy. I love her comedy. I love her timing. I love her energy. She's just so cool. She's funny. I didn't want her to change. I don't want you to change. You know what I mean? And at the very end, she was still Taste. She was still cool. I am a huge fan of Taste. I love her. I want to hang out with her.
So, but how do you feel about Tia Coffee?
Oof. Look, I have notes. When she walked in at
Not
the finale,
Tia Coffee has notes. Not Tia Coffee has notes. She was on screen for less than 5 seconds, and you have notes for Tia Coffee? What?
Where did she get this jumpsuit from? Was it a Power Ranger Amazon.com jumpsuit? When they finally did, Did you see it? The red jumpsuit, no padding. She looked like Gumby. Tia Coffee is Gumby in a red jumpsuit.
Why do you have notes for Tia Coffee?
And then at the end, when they were all sitting around and all the girls came back and they had like their own little powwow, and then each girl got to speak, and I was there totally for Jane Sibbett. I was like, Jane Sibbett for the win, Jane Sibbett for the win. Veronica's back, love her so much, oh my God. And then immediately the camera went to Tia Coffee and she goes, you know what I feel? And I went, shut up, next, shut up, stop talking. Oh my God. And I like had a physical reaction to like, next, fast forward, we don't care. Power
there was also some online drama between Vinegar Strokes and Taste. Taste was just, for Vinegar Strokes, Taste is her Tia Coffee. She was like dragging her. She was like, your outfit's are basic, you're not great. You're the bitch from brunch. And I was like, the girls are fighting.
Yeah, see, it's fun. Like, by the way, again, I'm having fun making fun of Tia Coffee. But again, I said this last time we were talking. If I had a chance to sit down and hang out with her, I'd probably still dislike her. No, I'm saying.
You're so stupid.
No, we would probably get along. It's just fun. I wanted her to write me a message.
No, I know.
And be like, girl, I love you. You know, but it's fun to read each other, not out of hatred, but out of just because reading is fundamental. It's fun. It is. So
yeah.
Anyway.
I think Tia gets it. I
think she.
Also, not the Ellie Diamond 8 count. I was like, not Ellie Diamond claiming the most famous dance move in drag history.
I call it the Ellie Diamond, and I'm like,
not Ellie being like, I put this move back on the map.
21 years old. 21.
I invented the Ellie Diamond 8 count.
The whole country calls it the LED, honey, the LED. I was like...
Yeah, I was like, this sounds a little sus to me.
Also,
not only that, speaking of how young she is, I think people forget how young Lawrence Chaney is, because Lawrence Chaney in drag looks a solid 54. Like, she paints a lot older. She wears gowns. She's like Adele. Adele just seems a lot older than she is. People forget that Adele's albums are named after her age. Adele is younger than us. Adele's like 33 or 34 right now.
I'm 20.
But she just, she has, 20-ish. But she just has this. She has an older energy, but it makes a lot of sense to see like, oh, she's acting this way because she's 23 years old.
Yeah.
It's also weird how Michelle is trying to corner Lawrence into being like, so you're never going to move out of Scotland, right? You're never going to move? So you're saying right now on camera that you are literally never going to leave Scotland. You don't want to go to London. You saying right now that if you win, you're not going to go. Can y'all point the cameras at this fat bitch? So you're not going to London. Okay, we got it on camera.
You're
bitch.
so right. I didn't even feel it that way until you said that. I'm like, she really was like getting in. Like, so you're not gonna move? Are you saying right now that you wouldn't move to London if I bought you a flat? Are you not gonna move? Get the camera. You're right. Oh my god.
And I was like, don't ask this
23-year-old.
Don't ask this 23-year-old what she's gonna do. She's fucking 23. She has no clue.
And if she does move, who cares?
Exactly. Who gives a fuck if she moves? So you admit it. So you want to move. So you really not representing Scotland. So you really don't give a fuck about Scotland.
Lawrence was like, I came out to my parents and I was like, oh my god, leave this bitch alone. She's 16. I
really think it's interesting and wonderful that Bimini opened up about depression and her drug use and how she.
Well, here it is.
I also love that she was. I love that she was like, you know, I used to do a lot of drugs and I'm not perfect. And I was like, so she was like, I used to do a lot of drugs. I mean, I still do a little coke.
Well, I was like, when she said, I used to do drugs. And I'm like, you're on drugs. You are on drugs. Right now. You snuck them in. And don't, just admit it. It's fine. When she actually went there and they had like their little tic-tac moment, when Bimini went with that interview, I was like, winner. Like, that was the speech that you give. She is probably, for me, the most surprising person who did really, really well in the show's history. When she first walked in, I was like, she's not gonna, and then she did the football look, and we were like, your ass is always out. It was just always like, I don't know. Something happened during lockdown, and she fucking turned the beat around. It was an anniversary of her friend's passing. She turn the beat around. Okay, so let's go into this rehearsal. I also love that they gave the dancers this interest as if they were like, and the dancers. The dancers got a bigger interest than the choreographer did. Yeah, they did. Did you notice that? Did. Oh, yeah. I was like, this is interesting. Well, but also then the choreographer was like, oh, Lawrence Chaney, what would you do here? And he was like, I don't know. And then the music was like, and Lawrence was like, I don't know. I thought you were the choreographer. And then they really got at her. And I was like, leave this bitch alone. Just let choreograph for her. He was like, what would you do? The choreographer was like, I'm paid to choreograph you. So my question to you is, what should I do? What is your choreography? Yeah, what are you doing? If I get in the Uber and he asks me how to get there, bitch, I don't drive, you drive. Help me. Help me. You're the choreographer, bitch. Help me. Yeah. 2 questions, Lawrence. 1, what will you do? And 2, are you fucking moving to London? Tell the truth right fucking now. You haggis-eating bitch. Moving? We know you're moving. We heard you talking to realtors. We know you're trying to leave Scotland. Michelle was like, Lawrence, if you turn around, there's a lease contract right behind you coming at you. I want you to sign that now. You tell me you're not going to sign it? Oh, she's not signing it now. And I was like, because the prize is actually now, but it's a crown scepter and then a flat in London. So I guess you don't want it. Crown? Do you want this crown? Ooh, sign there, bitch. You're not moving to London? Literally, very that. So it was going to say Bimini was like kind of hot. Like when. Oh, not kind of. I literally wrote Bimini is hot. I was like. I wrote it. Like Bimini with her package and her like bubble butt and like doing splits and just being cool about it. I was like, you're cute. Yeah, very. I was like, I literally typed in Bimini is hot. And I'm a little freaked out for Lawrence because Lawrence is really choking up, which I do think is a little bit, they're throwing some curveballs at Lawrence that I don't necessarily think are fair. Yeah. But anyway, that's beside the point. But she got through it. She fumbled through it. And the girls are supporting each other, like, Lawrence, you can do it. And I get it. When you're at on the last episode, you've just been fighting each other the entire season. And by this episode, you're like, girl, you got this. I swear. So when I remember that when we were there at the end. By the way, Monet's sitting on the floor eating chicken like a bitch. What's your face?
In the final 4, bitch, when I saw Trinity struggle with the choreo, I was like, let that fucking bitch flounder. Fail, bitch.
What is she eating? What is in her mouth right now?
It's like she's eating General Tso or some sort of orange.
Chicken.
It's sesame chicken. Not keto. But she does look very skinny. Anyway, but yeah, so that I know when I was in the top 4, I don't know what Monet was doing over there with her little mean buddies. Chi. Can't relate.
Wait, did you win?
Can't relate.
I remember when I was top 4, baby. Oh, also, I know we haven't talked, you did guest spots other episodes, but this whole thing with like Lawrence versus the order that Ellie made.
Girl.
Can we fucking stop?
They are going, like, Lawrence is hot.
And then I'm finding myself, like, when you watch the show and you were on the show, you put yourself there and you're like, I would say this back. But Ellie is 21 years old and you can see her get like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, don't apologize. Say like,
they are not letting it go.
Yeah, they're not letting it go. They keep like a bully. They're like bullying her because she's allowing herself to be bullied. And I'm like, Ellie, you have like 5 feet on top of everyone else on this show. Why is Ellie so tall?
All right, let's take a moment to talk about the looks.
Let's look at Tia Coffee's Power Rangers outfit. I think she got it on the same Amazon.com seller as your robot outfit from the skating challenge.
You're ridiculous. Let's talk about RuPaul. First of all, RuPaul's hair looks like the coronavirus. Is her hair not the coronavirus?
Now I can't see anything else. I hate you. I was gonna say, I love this.
All right, so let's talk about Bimini Bun Boulash. This looks gorgeous.
Yes. She's giving me a little like model pheromone, isn't she?
I can see that. The only thing I don't love about this outfit is I agree that the panties are a little plain. Like everything else is so gorgeous and ornate, and the panties are just a little plain. But other than that, she looks gorgeous. Like this is.
What would you have done? What would you have done with the panty though?
I would have just maybe continued that stoning, that
like
embroidery
the stone. Oh, it's just like a white tidy whitey. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about Ellie Diamond. LED.
Oh, what are you gonna say? Because I have something to say right away.
I didn't love this. Like,
what
first of all,
is going on with the hoop skirt length underneath?
I think the issue is she's buying hoop skirts but making custom garments but not sizing them to each other.
Boom.
First of all, you can tell that her hoop skirt is too long. And I think the issue is that Ellie Diamond is she looks like she's probably 6'4" or 6'5". So she will have a very, she's a monster bitch.
That's
she's gonna have a very hard she's gonna have a oh my god. She's gonna have a very hard time finding hoop skirts that are long enough because she's so fucking tall. But outside of the ill fit of the skirt and the hoop skirt, she looks good. Let's look at our next girl. So, okay, let me just start by saying Lawrence Chaney does look great, but the finale?
Well, okay, see, this is the thing. I talk about shaving off my head so many times, but I'm gonna have to relearn how to like do like these beautiful lace front wigs and all that stuff because I've just been crafty for years and years. And it's because when I look at her wig and it was like coming up and it's cut right here and it's like an inch. And I'm like, you're on television, and I don't want to judge, but it's right there in front of my face. And I'm like, how do you do these beautiful lace? I have to learn how to do it better, but it was coming up, and I'm like, fuck. I didn't care for this belt either. It looked very cheap.
A big cheap belt. I've had a whole thing about big cheap belts. A big cheap belt is a mainstay in a lot of queens drags. I am one of the girls who will wear a big cheap belt. It's very hard to find a nice, expensive belt that can grow and shrink with you.
It is
but
hard.
A lot of the other belts will be like they have like elastic in the back that are made out of patent leather and just like the bubble gum and stuck together with tape.
Why was this belt not black though? Anyway. Here we go.
Let's talk about taste. So this is obviously some sort of a Bob Mackie Cher inspiration, but the issue with doing Bob Mackie is like there's some detail that's not here that Bob Mackie would have, so your brain instantly compares it to the reference material.
Also, I love that we're looking at this and there's like a screenshot of her shoe with that like ankle like thing.
Taste's leggings, they don't go into the shoe, but they don't stop at the ankle. They kind of
don't even go over. They go over like a stirrup.
They're like kind of like at a half at the ankle. You'll see. We'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, and so she had black stones all over this nude bodysuit, and I thought a stone shoe would have like worked. Maybe I don't know.
But I mean, this look is perfectly fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Let's do a speed round of the rest of the girls. Cherry Valentine. I don't love this shoulder, but she is very beautiful.
Very beautiful. Her makeup is like really hybrid in a way, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous and her shape is right.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, really? I was like...
Estina Mandela looks amazing. This is so mod. It is so fucking 60s. This shit, Thorgy, you're wild. This feels like Diana Ross in the 60s.
I walked around and I went,
Jenny Lemon. I mean, she's doing like a what do you call a old Russian granny?
I thought she was like the grandma.
A babushka.
She looks like the big bad wolf in Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, it's very babushka. I think that Jenny's had better looks during her time on the season. Let's talk about Veronica Green.
Oh,
and
I was a little disappointed.
It's like, I don't know. Was her finale look gonna be Sailor Moon?
That's that's the best of your best. I'm like, oh no.
Joe Black had one of the best looks of the fucking evening. This ain't from H&M.
It's from Forever 21, bitch. Yes.
I do think if Joe Black would have came back in another H&M dress, that would have brizzoked the internet. That being said, she looks fucking stunning.
Yeah.
So good. Oh, it's your fave.
Next.
No, we're going to talk about Tia Coffee.
Gumby.
Tia Coffee's, I just think that she needed some shape. She's kind of up and down.
It always
and I did not
shape.
love her, and I didn't love her little shrug. But I like Tia Coffee. I like her so much.
I will say it's the best she's ever looked.
Drag her. What's this bitch's name again?
Sister.
I
don't understand. Her concepts are out there, man.
Is it a reference? Is she George Washington?
Did she just think like, oh, you know what would be great is a giant like religious robe with a slit with the tassels and then an axe and then I'll paint my mouth blue and red and like there has to be some idea. It can't it's crazy. It's craziness.
Ahura. I think Ahura's hair looks absolutely stunning. She looks great.
Cool. Do you think she did it herself?
Of course, I really do.
She's really a crafty bitch. I like her very much.
All right, so out of all of them, who's your favorite look?
Oh, well, Ahura, because we just came off of it. I loved Ahura, but I really think it's just Jane Sibbett for the win. No, I'm just kidding.
No, not in that Sailor Moon.
Tia Coffee blew me away as Gumby.
For me,
no, it's Ahura well, Ahura's great. Ahura's my favorite.
For me, it was Joe Black. Joe Black's look was bananas.
It really was
I was
bananas.
so gagged when she came out. I was like, girl, Miss Thing, you better work. And who was the worst look?
Jane Sibbett. Oh no!
Yeah, it was
Veronica.
bad. It was bad. Veronica.
It was just like as a finale. This is it. This is what you get to show. She should have picked something. She did like a character. It was like Halloween costume. Yeah. And I was like,
it was odd.
Yeah, I was like, no. I don't know.
I wrote this down as one of the notes because it really tickled me.
What?
When Michelle said it about taste, she said, "Is it the most elevated I've seen?" No, but it's very you. I was like,
read. And are you moving to London?
She was like, does it look nice? Is it elevated? Is it sickening? Is it stunning? No, but it's very taste. I actually think that Taste did the best in the finale.
That when she was like crazy choreography with like she did this move and she threw her body on the floor, I was like, you're doing this, Taste. Like this is good.
I gotta plug my thing in. I would say this is the first time I was like, oh my god, Taste is a dancing queen. Like, oh, she is moving. Like she looked her performance and she had the best lyrics. This was, I would say this song was no UK Hun. It was no UK Hun.
Don't sing it again. It has been stuck in my head for weeks.
Bing, bang, bong, sing, sang, song.
Did you see? I made an Instagram post. I did a whole string quartet thing about it.
Oh, did you? I gotta check it out.
You don't follow me?
In the call? No, I'm kidding. No, I was really gay. I thought that Taste. I mean, the other girls were fine.
Bimini was like good. I liked Bimini's thing. Ellie went next, and I didn't understand a single word she said. Not a word. Not a word.
I literally had to go back. I mean, maybe it's because we're from the UK, but I mean from the US. But I literally had to go back and put on subtitles so I could understand what any of them were. I was like, I can't even decipher. This is unintelligible.
The whole time, not one word. I was like, bing, bang, bong. And then Lawrence Chaney stood in one spot in the front and like didn't really do choreography.
Yeah, she had to choreograph herself. Of course she stood in one spot in the stars. She had
and pointed to every corner.
They made her choreograph herself, so of course she didn't fucking move.
Yeah. And then there was Tace. And Tace like did so well, and actually I liked her lyrics too on top of it, and I could understand her. She looked good, and her outfit during that number, like that kind of what did it remind me of?
It looked it looked like Naomi Smalls in the Super Queens. Who do you think had the best performance and the best verse? Comment below. I think it was Tace. What do you think? Right. So we have a winner of UK Drag Race Season 2. Do you agree with Lawrence Chaney as the winner of Drag Race UK Season 2?
Hell no.
You didn't even watch the show, Monet. Monet literally didn't even watch.
Is it fair? Listen, I remember when I first started watching this season of UK, and I went clear winner. And it is like, you know what it is? Like, it's like when you watch the show and you were on the show, I just like pick out little things where, oh, Lawrence Chaney, oh, and I was like, you are showing a lot of love towards this person. And then she won. It's kind of like being on season 8, where no matter what Bob does, it's always funny. No, it's always funny, ha ha ha. And I'm like, well, I'm here too. And then I lost and got eliminated. So, and then you won. So Lawrence won, but from the episode 1, I was like, oh, I kind of see this. And then she went through trials and tribulations, and they did a good job kind of fooling me as a viewer with Bimini at the end there, like, because she kept winning and winning and winning. And if you pay attention to social media, the fans freaking love her.
Oh,
they
Bimini
love her.
And you know, this is going to exacerbate that. This is going to make that even more extreme. The fans love a Disney franchise. If you were robbed, the fans love you more than if you won. That is on her. I was like, honestly, Lawrence or Bimini, I'm cool with either one. They're pretty much at the very top. They were like, by the way, we have our top three. Oh, are you, Ellie? Can you? Ellie, can you? You're in the way of the other. All right, listen, Thorgy, I love you so much. Thank you for coming back. Your episode was iconic. People are obsessed.
We had such a good. We always have a good time talking. Always, always, always.
True, a full blast. This may be the last time you ever see her. Do you all want to finally, after 9 episodes of First Impressions, you've been trashing her. Do you want to say anything nice about her? She's been here. Y'all just jealous because she's booked. She's booked. And what are you doing? Huh? She's booked.
eBay.
She's booked.
Ew. Oh, stop
She's
doing
booked,
that.
honey. She's booked. She's
that's
booked,
kind of
Miss
cool
Thing.
right there. Look.
Is this the moment?
RuPaul
Honestly, this might be a serve.
like up top, yeah.
Y'all, this is it.
That's it.
I can't send it to James. Why send it to James? I fixed it already. Why send it to James? What could James do that I haven't already done? Oh my God. Why were they lip syncs off in the beginning? I just remembered, like, in the very top of the lip sync, the only one who got their words right was Lawrence.
I remember that. Lawrence was okay. With the other ones
I was like,
off?
I was like, you okay, hon?
I don't think I was
was
paying
weird.
attention like that.
Really
I was writing
odd.
Power Rangers costume Tia Coffee.
I'm going to bring you and Tia Coffee together. Y'all are going to have a whole
That's
moment.
what I'm like. I'm hoping for. I want to like her. I want to hang out with her.
I was going to bring Tia Coffee in, like, randomly, like, in the middle of the thing.
Like, by
Just
the way,
invite Tia.
ding. Oh, that would have been so. I would have lived for that. Well, let's do it. Let's do something else. Some other stupid video where we all talk.
If y'all want to see me, Thorgy, and Tia Coffee all together, please comment below. If y'all want me to a full-on 3-way call Thorgy with Tia on the line, middle school style, let me fucking know.
You can pull up looks that I did, like, from MySpace that I can't delete.
Oh my God. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do a video with Tia where we just go through all your old looks. I'm going to do a whole video without you there. Me and Tia are going to go through all of your old looks, and Tia's going to get to say what. I'm going to pick the worst. Tia's going to be like,
dare. Don't you
all right, Tia.
dare.
Hey Siri, text Tia Coffee.
I kind of love it, though. Let's do it. I love it. I love all this. I embrace it.
So silly. Oh my God, Thorgy, thank you. I always have so much fun every time you and I hang out and chat. Where can the kids find you online?
Everything I'm doing is just from Instagram at Thorgy Thor. You can go to thorgy.com, which now that venues are opening up, we're all getting booked for these cool gigs. I'm gonna update my website so you can catch my next show. A couple are coming up. Thorchestras are coming up next year, and I love everyone so much. I love you, Bob. Thank you for having me. Mwah.
I love you, girl. And thank you all so much for watching at home for another successful season of First Person Impressions. I will see you next season.
Disgusting.